well. I can't believe this shit's happening. This is mental. So, I Halloween event. Halloween event is I don't even know what date it is. It's the 23rd. Halloween event is literally 8 days away. That's actually crazy. So, when I was changing my OBS settings, the notification for going live to send to anyone who is following me on Twitch was Halloween event is here. So I'm guessing the last time I streamed to you was back in October, November last year. It's been such a while. So we may as well start from there. Um, I moved to Liverpool last year. Sick, sick time. I moved to Liverpool. Things were going really good. Started to get somewhere. Started to kind of stream again, kind of regularly. And then, for various reasons, I needed to leave Liverpool. So nothing too bad for me personal. Like I can definitely go back there, and I kind of really want to. Um, but yeah, I had to move forward and come back to Sussex. But I wasn't really prepared for it. So I spent 10 months, maybe 10 months, on a very kind friend's sofa. So whilst on a sofa in someone's living room, it's not really the time for streaming. Also, my PC was still up in Liverpool. So I moved off the sofa to where I am now, in a room. I'm in a room. I've got a room. I've got my own room again. And then 4 days ago, 3 days ago, I got my PC back. And I set it up yesterday downstairs and plugged it into the modem to actually download some good updates quickly. Um, and then while I was sorting out the boxes that I received of my things from Liverpool that I'd only just got my hands on, I found my Wi-Fi adapter, which I didn't think I actually had anymore. So I was able to plug my PC in upstairs, and here we are. So that is like a quick, brief summary without going too much into it because I don't need to go into it because it's in the past and now we're here. We're back, and that is all that matters. So yeah, so plans. Plans are I'm off for the next few days, so theoretically there will be some streaming going on to test things out, get things back ready. Do I need takedown? I don't think I need takedown. Um, but why do I have 4 days off right now on holiday? This is my first holiday all year as well. Just let the record be known. Uh, I moan about it at work all the time. So I've got 4 days off to prepare for PokéMMO's Halloween event because this game has really it got me loving gaming again, which sounds crazy because it's such a basic game, but we all know FPS games have been in such a stale state, and obviously we've now got Battlefield 6, which I really can't wait to get my hands on. But the state of FPS games had got really stale. Apex was just not it. It just was so buggy. It was such a mess. And I think truth be told, my PC just didn't run it very well. I think that's a real factor to it. It was struggling. Um, I also had a massive disruption which I'm back to again now, where my Wi-Fi dongle, because it's so old, actually is not checked for safety by the anti-cheat. What is it? God, I don't miss that anti-cheat. Oh, just saying those words. So as soon as I tried logging into Apex, it said no until you disconnect that device. And I promise it's just a old Asus 2009 Wi-Fi dongle. And that's the thing, I have to go through and find some really old, dodgy software to install it to actually get it to work anyway. So I get why um, they don't let you use it. But um, I found PokéMMO to just really tickle those boxes. And the event season, I think I started playing before event season. So, like, I kind of had a bit of dabbling. No, no, that's a lie. That is a lie. I started playing just before, like literally just before Halloween event season. Johto had just come out, so I finished off Kanto, then went on to complete Johto. I don't think in my first event season I had Johto completed, which was kind of fine because you only need Kanto really, but I was at a disadvantage for a lot of things. So then I cracked on and got Johto completed before Christmas. That was nowhere near enough. So I spent then a year on stream pretty much, shiny hunting and not actually doing any progress for event season. Um, and event season came round, and like a week or two before, I just grinded really hard to be prepared for it. I burnt myself out, so I didn't even play at all really in Halloween. Barely touched the Christmas event season event, and then I played a bit of the Lunar New Year event on my phone. So this year round, I've booked 4 days off now. I'm gonna go back to work, kind of play on my phone and on PC in my spare time, and carry on XP training. But this is the thing, I'll show you in a moment. I've got a box full of Pokemon, which just needs to be XP trained. So it's not like I've really got to focus. It's not like I've really got to grind anything proper. I just get to sit here, kill Dodrios and Dunfans, and level everything up. That's really my grind now for event season. There's a few other things I need to do. Like I would like to get the Pumpkin Hard team finished. I think it's just a Drifloon I need or a Gothita or something like that. I know I want a Drifloon. Um, but yes, there's a few things that I just need to do still, which I'll probably get done over the weekend. I might get done on my next bit of holiday. So from the 30th, I am off. Um, I have proper holiday. We're gonna do the event week. It's gonna be great. Um, and I'm gonna just try and grind as much as I can. I've got 3 accounts now with the storylines completed in Unova. I've got 2 accounts which have Johto and Kanto completed. So I've got 2 accounts I can fully do swarms on. I can do child hunting, which I can't wait for to get that spooky candy. And then I've also got what? So right, I'm like speaking too fast. This isn't scripted, in case you can't tell. I will be using one account to just grind the flaming pumpkins and just throwing my spooky candy at it that I earned with the other 2 accounts. Downtime on those 2 accounts, I'm going to try and catch swarms, just as many as I can. That will be mostly done on this account because this account has all of the regions unlocked. So this account's priority as the main account for swarms is swarms. Um, so yeah, it's going to be really fun. I really hope. I'm going to grind quite hard, but I've not booked the whole thing off so that I don't burn out. I'm going to do like 4 days, then go back to work. And then after that, I'm going to do 1 day on, 1 day off, 1 day on, 1 day off. So hopefully, with that kind of structure this time, I'm going to be able to see it through to the end. Going to grind it out hard. We're going to get some absolute killings in Pokemon. So once I recharge after this one, I'll show you the boxes of Pokemon that I've been working through. Hey, why not even do a little catch up on what Pokemon I've actually gained and what's kind of happened? Let's go to the PC first. Oh, that fingers, I'm getting used to keyboard. It sounds crazy, but as someone that didn't really use keyboard and mouse for too long, I am gonna have to actually learn keyboard again. Keep looking down at where everything is. So, boxes. I'm so happy I've got the PC now because I can sort my boxes out properly, which is just going to be beautiful. Right. This is some stuff has happened. I'd love to see if I have screenshots of my boxes before. I'll try and do a comparison on YouTube video. This is before, like 12 months ago. Straight away, things to notice. I have these three Smeargles that are ready. I'm going to train them to all be like that. Soaks, Sweet Scent, Full Swipe, Spore. So as you can see, this one, oh, this one does have it all as well. Oh no, it's got Sketch. That one I'm probably going to put Sweet Scent on. This one, I'm going to probably leave Sketch on. I've already got the moves. Sick. I can't believe that. The reason why this one I'm going to keep Sweet Scent on it is because this one's going to be for me, this one's going to be for me, this one's going to be to sell. These two are also to sell. One thing I think could be advantageous during the Halloween event is Soak Smeargles. Reason for that is there's going to be some swarms of ghost types. So obviously full swipe isn't going to work. And yeah, okay, you want to be quick, but lots of players actually just want to be cost efficient. So they're going to want to soak their ghost type so they can full swipe and then spore. So that it's actually going to land the full swipe because obviously ghost types are immune to normal types. Oh my god, Josh has knowledge on Pokemon! Ah! This is crazy. Um, so with that in mind, I have been every now and then, oh, you can just press Z and open up the trade network. This is so sick. I have been going over to here. I've been going adamant. I've been going house move soak because at least that way it's just one move trained on it, you know. And I've been going Smeargle. And look, we have two here. This one is a definite purchase. What about the other one? It's only got 9 attack and 6 speed. What, has it got any extra moves on it? Oh, it's got all the moves. Yeah, we'll do that. That's so I reckon I'd be able to sell them for 100k during the event. Both of those were bought for 38k. You know, if I can sell them for 100k, that's 62k profit. I at the moment have about five of those I can do. So that's 300k profit just from sitting here and killing some hordes. This one, no, it's too much. There's quite a lot of them here. People are definitely doing the same kind of thing. They're getting ready for it. So there's going to be lots here, but they're all for 165k. I'm going for ones with no 31s. I'm going for the basic Janes because these are all going to flood up. As soon as people come back to the game, they're going to flood up. So that's my Smeargle strat. I don't know whether to say this one. I'm going to. Last year, we had the introduction to Alpha Legendaries. I don't think it's that crazy to say we're going to see Alpha Legendary return. I'm not putting a plural on that. I think it will be one Alpha Legendary again. Last year, we had Alpha Suicune. So, anyone's guess who it could be or what it could be, whether it could be another dog or whether it could be a bird or whether it could be a whole new line of legendaries introduced through alpha form like this through raids. Imagine we could get the Reggies through raids. At Halloween, you get, I don't know, the Reggies, ground. At Christmas, you get ice. And Chinese New Year, you get the other one. I don't know, but that's the thing they could introduce. So I have been keeping an eye on this market. There's currently only 26 for sale. Cheapest one being 1.3. Now, if I actually just go like this, we go Alpha Suicune, but this is one thing I've really been looking at. Where is it on here now? Everything's different. Is it up the top? Where's Catcher? Catcher. I'm trying to get quite a few of the 2024s when they're cheap, like that. Is that actually 2024? That is actually 2024. So that might be my last one. That puts me down to 1.9. I don't want to go too low before event season, but I know that I'm going to start making money pretty much straight away. So let's get these in the PC. Let's sort these and show you the rest of the Suicune collection. So actually, they need XP. They need EV training. So I've got an EV training box. I'm organized. Madness. Just Pokemon that I need to EV train. I've got gym rerun Porygons on the go so that whenever I need, no, sorry, storyline rerun Porygons so that whenever I need to do another account, I can just jump on and do that. Or if after Halloween event, Porygon market goes up because people are trying to complete storylines quickly, I've got some Porygons to sell. This Feebas I need to do something with. I don't know what nature's. I'll be looking that up though later, probably. Suicune, Alpha Suicunes. So they're going for 1.3. I've been buying them for less or that. 1.35 is about the most expensive I get. They go in my shiny box. On the right, we have 2024s. These are the ones that were caught in the first 2 days of the alpha being released, from what I can work out on my phone. I haven't looked into this properly yet, but if you look, these are all going to be on the 31st or the 30th. I have one, which I'm keeping here. This is the earliest I have got so far. This is the 29th at 3:31. That's the earliest I've found so far. Potentially that could go for loads, who knows? I'd love to get one like really, really quick after it came out, like potentially in the first wave. That'd be so sick to be able to get one of those alpha Suicunes. But I currently only now have 1.9 mil. Each one of those are 1.3 mil right now. If we go to the market and we look at Alpha Charizards, cheapest one is 9 mil. Yes, Alpha starters get bred out of existence. The Alpha Legendaries, I think, are going to be way more of a collectible thing just to have the Alpha Legendaries, even if they don't have your name on. I think Suicune, most people didn't actually get, and I think most people selling them will regret it. That is my honest take. So I'm going to try and make as much money out of it as I can. If they can go for 5 mil each, that is a hefty profit. But I will not sell now until they hit 15 million. That is what I'm doing. I'm not giving financial advice. Please do not do that. But other things to show off. This guy. This was during the Snubble catch event during the official Shiny War. It was my first shiny with the new encounter counter. I went pretty hard. Is that the first day of the new encounter counter? Was that actually, if that was Shiny War day one, that was day one of the encounter counter. Yeah, so day one of the encounter counter. So that was nice as well because I was at about 150,000 encounters. Um, and without going into that too much, yeah, it was hard. I had my phone, I had a tapping counter, so I tapped every five for a swarm. It was really enduring to go a year that dry, but it ended with a catch event shiny. You got to be grateful for any win you get. But if some of you may have noticed, I do have a shiny Hydreigon, which I spent the whole year looking for, and I finally got it. It was it was insane. I've got it recorded on my phones. I will upload that. Now I've got my PC, I'll edit that and I will upload that. So I'm not going to talk about that too much. Stats, yeah, it's modest. I bred it. I bred it up. I was really lucky. It high rolled to 31 defense, I think. I think it could have had 30 or 31. And I put the brace on the HP, I'm pretty sure. I can't remember though. But yeah, I've got it. So during Halloween, I'll be using that to clear loads of the children and get their candy. I'm so happy about that. You have no idea. I've now got a trainer rerun cloister. I've got loads of adamant, loads of synchronized Umbreons because I like Umbreon for synchronized because you got. Here's another hot take. I use Umbreon in catch events because we've got Baton Pass and Thief and Substitute. So in a catch event, if there is a Pokemon that's got an item that's worth money, I can thief it every time I see it instead of catching it. I don't care about like yeah, the chances of winning a catch event. I'm doing it for fun, you know. Um, but at the same time, if I get something that's worth the good points, I can Baton Pass and change over. Um, or I just swap anyway. I don't even know why I use Baton Pass. The substitute Baton Pass is really if I'm actually looking for like adamant dittos, if I really want to go hard kind of thing, if it's one of those catch events. Um, these I will train up at some point. The holy trinity of catching Pokemon, my gym rerun team. So again, mental stuff that I did. I was running non-modest. They weren't even special attack nature. Ah, they weren't even special attack nature Typhlosions. Um, see if that helps at all. But yeah, so I actually decided to finally make modest Typhlosions. I thought also they may help with the old Halloween event. Oh, Manitan. I'm actually training like everything. This is my XP box. Chandelures to sell. Obviously, I don't need that many Chandelures. Typhlosions to sell. Extra Metacrosses I feel like could be fun to sell. Tyranitar to sell. That's to sell. Koikos. Thank you. Ah, we had the something. It works. Do I have any advice for a new player? Patience. Thank you for popping by. Really appreciate it. GG.